Are you trying to develop a modern-day digital marketing strategy and find it to be overly complicated? We're going to discuss in this video today the history of modern digital marketing and the strategies and tactics that we use for our agency and the marketing professionals and clients we work with. We've said it before and we're going to continue to say it. Marketing has gotten very complicated. And what does this mean for the average marketing professional or marketing agency? It means that you're going to have to stay ahead of the latest marketing trends and technology to make the best strategies and tactics attainable for your business.
Digital marketing is any marketing that takes place online, and online is where people are today. Digital marketing can be complicated, and the reason is due to the fact that there are so many options that can be used as part of your strategy. And this includes website, social media, email marketing, pay-per-click advertising, display ads, and video.
All right, so let's start with a little history on modern digital marketing. 1971, it all begins with the invention of email, mostly used by DARPA. And then in 1982, the first e-commerce site was created. 1991, the World Wide Web launches. In 1995, the rise of e-commerce, Amazon.com, eBay, and they both launch, and then we enter into the Bookstacks Unlimited, which relaunches as Books.com. Moving on to 1997, the first pop-up ad. In 1999, CrackBerry, the first widely adopted smartphone, is introduced to the masses. And then coming into the 2000s, user behavior tracking, Facebook launches Beacon. We all are familiar with this. And then in 2017, online ad revenues surpassed TV revenues. So you guys got to see that fun timeline that was created by Disco Sloth. There's a lot more interesting moments in history on it, and we'll put a link into the timeline in the comments below.
The Digital Marketing Institute cites that the World Wide Web, big data, smartphones, access to information transparency, personalization, and agile marketing as pivotal events that change the landscape of marketing forever. As a matter of fact, access to information and transparency have made customers smarter and more likely to research products in seconds, easily compare competitors, reviews, and price shopping for the best deals. For sales professionals, this shift is proving to be a challenge as 70% of the buyer's journey is completed before the buyer even reaches out to a salesperson. SEO improvements have made keyword stuffing and spammy backlinks a thing of the past, paving the way for real value and good content to become more authentic marketing style.
As a consumer, transparency and being able to research a product or service before you reach out to the company is a huge advantage. And as a business and a marketer, you do have the challenge of consumers price shopping. But if you understand your buyer's journey, like Michelle said, you can use this to your benefit. This is where having a strong inbound marketing content strategy will help you. Now, back to more moments in history. We haven't even mentioned the birth of Google, Facebook, YouTube, AI, influences, VR, AR, oh my gosh, the list goes on. We could spend hours going through the list of pivotal marketing strategies and tactics that have just developed over the last 5 to 10 years, but we'll hit the high points and resources you can use to help you develop, update, and elevate your marketing strategy in these next 10 minutes with us. I have to admit, I do miss print radio a little bit, Michelle. Of course, we do have on-demand radio and streaming TV, and I do love binging streaming TV, like most people.
Now that we've had our history lesson, where do we go from here? The one thing we've always done for our clients and ourselves is to stick with the basics. Start with setting clear and concise SMART goals. That means goals that are specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. The next is to make sure that you really understand your target audience and where they get their information for the types of products and services that you sell. And you also have to make sure you know what your budget is. The key to marketing tactics is sometimes you need to just implement, test, and adjust as you go. There is no magic marketing pill. Part of the discipline of marketing is testing various tactics, monitoring the analytics, and adjusting or changing tactics as you go. Unless you have a large marketing budget, don't try to do everything at once. You may have to be selective about how you spend your budget and try different things over a period of time to see what works best for you.
Thanks, Michelle. Those are great guidelines to follow to get started or update your current plan. Here are a few good stats by 99 firms to help our marketers out there understand what their colleagues are doing and find helpful. So the first stat I pulled was B2B email marketing produces the highest ROI. This really isn't a surprise. If you've built your email list well, the contacts on the list are warm leads, partners, supporters, and clients of yours, and they're already warm to your message and want to hear and share it. The second stat, B2B companies dedicate 5% of their budgets to marketing. This is a great benchmark to help you set a budget for the year, and we're often asked, what is a reasonable budget for marketing? Another way to determine your budget from a Forrester study is on average, most businesses are spending 2 to 3% of their annual revenue on marketing. So this should help you with the discussion with a client or your boss when you're discussing budget planning. The next stat is in 2020, the top area of marketing spend was website development. Not a surprise with Google Core Vitals update. All continuous updates and requirements for the website and SEO are driving a lot of those updates on your website. Next, over 70% of business buyers watch videos to complete their product or service research. We know this. And 70% of business buyers find content directly on their vendor's website, so meaning they're looking at your website. Make sure it's up to date, especially your homepage. Next, content marketing was the most popular B2B marketing strategy in 2020, and 62% of B2B marketers say that they've seen ROI from paid ads on social media. LinkedIn is the most effective platform for B2B lead generation, and 96% of marketers using influencers considered it successful. All right, we'll put a link to the full study in the comments below.
Those are interesting stats, Reb. If you don't have a big budget and you can't test a lot of different tactics all at once, utilizing these stats to help you develop a marketing strategy and to weed out tactics that don't work for your industry, phase of business, or available resources can be a good place to start. Another resourceful survey was the Chief Marketer B2B Outlook Survey. This annual survey shows how top companies find prospects among all of the B2B marketing challenges. There is a lot of great info on the top channels that businesses are finding useful, how they are splitting up their marketing budget, and how they are creating content to fuel their campaigns. Here are just a few of my top stats from the survey. When it comes to channels that produce the most leads are number 1, email, number 2, search, and number 3, live events. What KPIs should you pay attention to? Metrics that matter the most in marketing attribution are number 1, cost of conversion, number 2, amount of time to convert, and number 3, first click. And what about the types of MarTech people are using? Number 1 is marketing automation, and number 2 is video, and number 3 is email marketing. We'll put the link to the full study below so you can read through the rest of the findings.
Thanks, Michelle. All right, according to our latest HubSpot State of the Marketing report, when it comes to running campaigns, here are the top 5 goals marketers are trying to achieve. Number 1 is brand awareness. Number 2, increased sales. 3, increased engagement. Number 4, lead generation. And number 5, increased revenue. Lead gen is the top priority, and marketers are using brand awareness powered by engaging content to drive their campaigns. Our personal favorite is video, of course. Another interesting stat, marketing is the largest business area using automation. It's very interesting within companies, marketers use automation 76% more than the sales team and 139% more than the finance department. All right, go get 'em marketers. Work smarter, not harder. If a company truly wants to grow and enable the marketing and sales team, it needs to implement some type of CRM and marketing automation tool, such as Salesforce, HubSpot, Pardot, and even more specialized platforms like Connected or Octopus for LinkedIn, and Later and Sendable for social media. We've been using tools like Later and Sendable for years, and it creates efficiencies for our team and the client's budget, and automation is the best way to not only manage but analyze data and test content. It makes it much easier to monitor campaigns and adjust as needed.
Marketers are also investing in content marketing more than ever. 82% report actively using content marketing. Following a year of virtual everything from school to job interviews to shopping, video reigns supreme in the content marketing space once again. Video is the primary form of marketing media being created today, followed by blogs, which are used by more than half of the marketing teams, and then infographics. If you're part of the 21% of marketers who are dedicating budget to marketing headcount, consider candidates who are comfortable with multimedia content creation, video editing, and the latest best practices and trends in content marketing strategy.
One thing that has remained consistent, however, is the demand for video marketing. Video continues to be an essential tool marketers leverage to communicate and connect with their audiences and customers. Your audience is hungry for video content, so give them what they want. If you haven't started investing more in video content across your marketing funnel, now is the time. Yes, video can be used to entertain and inspire, but it also can be used to educate, empower, and drive results for your organization. Marketers today are really leaning into video throughout the entire funnel. The number of videos using conversion tactics increased by 30% in 2020 and continues to grow. When it comes to driving engagement, video conversion tactics placed on the beginning of a video add the highest conversion rate at 12.7%. So you can see how video as a tactic is upping the game at each point for conversion. Marketers also found that email collection forms were the most successful at converting viewers with a 15% conversion rate. This finding correlates with the increase in video content consumed overall, suggesting that viewers are more than willing to hand over their email if the content is compelling enough.
That last bit of information that Reb shared on why integrating video into your overall marketing strategy is very important. We hope the information we've shared today will help take some of the complexity out of creating a digital marketing strategy for the audiences you are trying to reach. As you come to the middle of the year, use industry research to help guide you as you plan the rest of the year and also into next year. Try new things like video, adding an AI chatbot to your website, using an influencer. But be open to testing different tactics so you can learn. Talk to your customers by sending out surveys or calling them. Look at your data, adjust, and refine.
All right, well, we'll put the links to all the research and the surveys below. Please leave a comment on how you're going to implement one of the strategies we discussed in this video by the end of the year. And we check our channel every day, so leave any questions you have in the comments below. Thanks for watching this video, and if you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for the latest videos on marketing strategy, tactics, and tips to help you grow your business and revolutionize your marketing.